In this tutorial, we will use Beat Detective to extract a groove from an audio region, conform a sliced audio region to that groove, and use edit smoothing to smooth out the edits and make one new region at the new groove. So here's where we left off in the last tutorial. I have a sliced shaker groove that I've conformed to the tempo of this audio region, but I haven't conformed it to the groove. Let's listen again to how they don't quite match. And listen specifically to the shaker, which sounds very straight. Okay, it sounds good, but it's not the same feel as the drum groove below. Okay, so this is an amazingly powerful tool to get different files to match up in feel. You can also use this to quantize MIDI and get MIDI to match the groove of audio, or if you've played something in MIDI and it has a little bit of a shuffle, you can get audio even to match the MIDI. So let's start by selecting this audio region, which is where we want to extract the groove, and I'll hit Apply. And what we want to do in this case, out of all these choices, is choose Groove Template Extraction. It'll make a map of where each of these beats fall. So if you haven't already, click Analyze and choose a sensitivity. I want it pretty sensitive. So let's go for, how about 35%. Okay. Then I want to say Extract. And I get to save it to disk or save it to the clipboard. I'm going to use it immediately on this sliced region up here, so I can just save it to the clipboard and apply the clipboard when I quantize. You could also save to disk and choose a location. I recommend you choose your session file. This happens to be Beat Detective session, so name it whatever you want, save it, and you can load that later if you want. But I'm also going to extract and just say save to groove clipboard. Okay. The next thing I want to do is close this window, and I'm going to select all of this, and I'm going to do a quantize command. Let's hear it one more time. Very square. Okay, so I'll go to event operations and choose quantize as we have before. Since this is tick based and it's regions, when I choose to quantize, it'll move the regions around. Okay, so I have these choices at first. I don't want to use elastic audio. I'm moving slices around, so I'll say audio regions, and I could choose all these different values. I'm going to choose the groove clipboard. That's what I just extracted. And I'll choose Apply. Notice there's a little tiny shift in the shaker. Now check this out. How cool is the shaker now? Okay, now it's got a shuffle. And as you can guess, it's going to match right up with the shuffle in the drum groove. Okay, now we've got something. They match up perfectly. Okay, the last thing you might want to do is to remove any possible pops and clicks, and also to create one region that you can then kind of paste, copy and paste like you would this region. Go one more time to Beat Detective with everything highlighted. And now I'm going to choose Edit Smoothing. And I think I want to fill in crossfade, and just real fast crossfade. Hopefully that won't blur the sound. Maybe I'll even make it shorter than that. Let's see how this works. Smooth. Okay. And basically smoothed it all out and sort of consolidated it into one region. Let's see how it sounds now. Sounds good. And I think there was one selection that I missed. Oh. In order to do the consolidation, we want to choose to consolidate. We filled all the gaps, so there's no gaps between any of these regions. So I can select the whole thing, and I can go to Edit, Consolidate. And now finally we have from where we started. Let me put the one we started with. Put it right here. Here's our beginning shaker as one region. Sounds like this. We speeded it up. We sliced it. We conformed it to tempo. We conformed it to a groove template we extracted from here. And we smoothed the edits. And then we consolidated it to one region. We can copy and paste. And now it sounds like this. And these we can now paste alongside each other and they'll sound great. Let's hear it one more time all together.